Hello and welcome for the first time this season on this most anticipated of days in England and beyond. It's the day English football is back, football at its most exciting, most intriguing, its most unmissable. It is the game of margins, the game of thrills. It is the league we all want to see. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So the wait is finally over. It's time to get to it.
Well, Peter, world-class managers and players wherever you look, and the style that makes it the world's most exciting league. It's hard for really good innovation in the game these days, and yet we have it in abundance in this league.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. 3 points on day one, that's what they're both after. And back to the goalkeeper. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, shooting chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? So there's Massimo Otto, bit of an unsung hero perhaps, but certainly an integral part of an Italy side that conquered the world and a European champion for his club.
Yeah, and he did all that by being the picture of consistency and hard work, the way he nullified the threat of some of the biggest names in the game during his heyday. And that was really impressive.
I remember a lot of those performances really well. And the counter is on. Lefebvre, nicely spread. Xavi Alonso goes back to front. Lovely, now then. And the finish! Goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
After 16 minutes is number 10, Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Schneider, looking for options for movement. Sunderland applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate.
And Batistuta! Batistuta! Glorious! A finish of true class! And they're at it again in double quick time.
The goal scorer after
A
26
momentary lapse
minutes.
mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Gabriel Batistuta.
Chelsea are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's Lefay. Now it's Brobby. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Casillas breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
And here's Batistuta. Fletcher. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lefay. Lefay running with the ball. Chelsea heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And it's Schneider. And this is Batistuta. Now it's Rice. Alderete. And Reynildo. Alderete.
1 minute added time.
He's on it. Can he get
Oh,
away?
great feat, that.
And he welcomes it in. Tries a shot! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, Peter, 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
So, for the first time this season, it's half-time. Chelsea sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we are already promptly back underway. Played out wide. He's had a shot! There's the header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Chelsea are 2 up early in the second half. Now it's Batistuta. No, that's been intercepted.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention.
Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Gabriel Batistuta.
A case now of complete control. Lefebvre. De Bruyne. Now it's Snyder. And it's Rice. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's on his way! Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side. Fletcher! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Lefebvre. Darren Fletcher. Pass somewhat off target. Lefebvre. Gets a good foot in there. And this is Batistuta. That is a great pick out. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
So, what can they make of this? Now it's Brobby, and it's made its way to him. Robertson, and they can counter here, and he's picked out the run. Oh, that's well spotted. And Batistuta! Keeper's got his work done.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Substitution.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Shot, surely! And he's quick to get it clear again. Batistuta being hunted in packs.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
Well, he has great set-piece prowess, I think.
And he's going to Rex. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now it's De Bruyne. Look at the space here. Fletcher! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And it's Fletcher. And he's had a hit! No, not quite. And the number on the board is 3. And that is as far as it goes. Chelsea have launched themselves in the desired manner. It's the perfect result to build upon in the weeks ahead. Batistuta taking in... Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. Burnley have opted for a 4-5-1 formation, it appears, Jim.
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs two of the three central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to in. He should get plenty of support with this setup.
Hannibal, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Batistuta. Batistuta! It's in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
After 18 minutes is number 20, Gabriel Batistuta.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Passing is... It's Rice. Now this is a shot. He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. We knew what was coming, and he had Fox again.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Gabriel Batistuta.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well timed, excellent interception. Chelsea have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Rice. And it's Snyder. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chukwu. And he's running through. Rice. To Schneider.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Florentino Luis. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Anthony picks it up out wide. In comes the corner. There's the header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. Very nicely done.
2 added minutes
He's
has
quick
been
to get it
indicated.
clear again. They get a throw in. Chukwu. There's the whistle for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're fit or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for
So that was the
latter,
first half.
go for a
Still
third,
plenty of time
especially
left for
with
a
a full half
comeback.
of football still to play.
Chelsea in control at half-time, 2-0. So off we go once more. Anthony. Chukwu. And it's De Bruyne. Played into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Beckham. Xavi Alonso. He's had it taken off him. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
The worst choice he could pick. He needed to get his head up and see the outlet to his right.
Throw in. Looking to play him in. Anthony. He's in a great position here. He's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Anthony pinches it off him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now that looks a decent ball. He's picked his way through. Skims one in.
Well, from experience, I can tell you, he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
And he was quick to react. And he's had a hit! That's a half-decent try.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack. Just change the rhythm up front.
De Bruyne. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Aimed beyond the defence, and he's intervened well there. Oh, that is asking for trouble. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Schneider. Now it's Batistuta. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And no, that was never going to make it. Chukwu. Now it's Broja. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Hannibal. Now it's Broja. He's through, now is he in? Now it's Batistuta. Rice. And he's cut it out.
There will be 1 minute
Anthony.
added time.
1 minute to add, according to the board. Wriggles his way through. Now it's Broja. Hannibal, and he's there to make the challenge. And that is as far as it goes. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, lie on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And the shot! There it is! And the game springs instantly to life.
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 9, Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Not the most accurate pass. Ampadu. Well timed, excellent interception. Gruev. And it's Justin. Ampadu. And it's Bogle. Now Gruev. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rice is wide and looking to get onto this. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Chelsea with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. And the finish! Oh, that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. Rice goes short. And the shot! Great save by Darlow! And it's Robertson. And this is Snyder. And this is Batistuta! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And Beckham! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Ampadu.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Oh, smashing! It's hit the upright. And again. He's got a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
The goal scorer.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Beckham. Okafor. Driving forward. Now it's Aronson. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Okafor finds himself offside. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Aronson. Ampadu. Struijk. And it's Gruev. Just 5 minutes left until the break.
Goodmanson really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Rice.
There will be 3 minutes.
That's a good one. Goes for a shot! It's there! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Chelsea get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Knocks it out wide. Oh, played through for the wide man.
What a...
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team.
Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. And that takes him up to 30. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
This has become one superb game of football.
Oh, there's a genuine sense of tit-for-tat here, Peter. Neither side seems willing to back off here. This is a terrific
shot, surely!
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Gruev, quality ball. Beckham.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Rice. He has found the way through. Chance for a shot! They've scored! And the comeback is complete. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Chelsea go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Ampadu. This looks promising. He's picked his way through. Cross. Oh, what a climb! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
After 71 minutes is
satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substitution on the field. Number 20. Batistuta.
Chelsea can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 6.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Such a big goal, Peter, just when the opposition thought they could turn the...
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! And they've got their lead back. You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Number 17.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Lionel Messi. Substitution in progress.
Leeds making another change here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And he's whipped it across. And the keeper beats it away. Nicely weighted. Can he finish? Oh, that could cost them.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Longstaff receives it in a wide position. And he lines up a cross. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Very much into the last knockings. And here's Inzaghi.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Messi. He's got away. Messi! Pass somewhat off target. Donatoni. That's a sharp pass. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Goodmanson. And that is that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Chelsea going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So bring it on.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Played back. Ball driven towards the far post. Diogo Dalot made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Diogo Dalot. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, I wonder a little bit what role this guy, Matheus Cunha, has been asked to play here, Peter, because despite all his creativity and ball skills, he doesn't really have blistering pace to be an out-and-out winger, or the strength to be a number 9. I just love it when he gets that free rein to roam wherever he wants. We'll have to wait and see on this.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. And this is Batistuta. Oh, good-looking ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Batistuta. And the finish! Bruno Fernandes. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Diogo Dalot. 15 minutes till half-time. Tries to thread one through. He's in plenty of space here. Casillas claims comfortably. Beckham. Odo. Cannavaro. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Schneider. He shifted it to the flank. He's got away, and the shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Maguire. Casemiro. Ahmad. Looking for the run. It's played through for him. He's had it taken off him. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And there is the half-time whistle. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So your views on the first half?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Batistuta. And here's De Bruyne. And here's Batistuta. Schneid chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And he's heaved it away. Great ball, and he's in here. Bruno Fernandes. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Menu. Shaw. Menu. It's a pretty loose pass. Schneider. Oh, this is a very good run. It's Schneider! Oh, what? In he goes again!
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, terrible pass. And it's Rice. Xavi Alonso. And this is Messi. He's having a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's neat. He's had a shot! Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. He's chosen to go back. Diallo stood his ground strongly.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Chance for a shot! Yes, he's done it! And surely that has won the day! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 23.
Manchester United are able now to make their substitution.
16,
It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Coming on the field.
Chelsea take the lead.
13,
Now it's just a question of holding on.
Mazraoui.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very
indicated.
frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And that's it. Chelsea have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Neymar voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
So that's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, tell me, De Bruyne! Kevin De Bruyne! The man is an artist! About as smooth as it gets! And the game springs instantly to life!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant!
Number 10.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
I think he was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Now it's Batistuta, and this is De Bruyne. Knocks it into space. Oh, played through for the wide man. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Chelsea with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Succumbs to the pressure. The referee's awarded a free kick. Big chance! Oh, taken with style! Looks offside, I think. Yup, the flag is up.
is the light very short-lived. The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's made its way to him. Adams gets a foot in here. Thinks one through. Played into space out wide. Ouattara opts for safety. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Nice bit of trickery. Now it's Ouattara. He has a look up. It's a goal kick. Ah, he's fizzed it forward. That is good alertness. Jordan Henderson. Now it's Snyder. Oh, Red, nice interception. Chance here to counter. That has found him in acres of space. Oh, such a clever touch. It's an early cross. Can he finish? Ouattara. And a chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Chooses to go back. Chance! Schneider.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Xavi Alonso. Jensen to Henderson, out to the right. Stood up well to him there. Jensen. And it's Batistuta. Beckham purring through the gears. Ouattara. Jensen. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Chelsea are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. A solitary and De Bruyne! And that's caused a worry or two. Chelsea have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Lovely feet. Batistuta! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Chelsea are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Schneider. It's Schneider! Schneider! Brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the lead is extended still further.
After 60 minutes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Chelsea find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now that looks a decent ball. Delivers with wit. Casillas claims it without any fuss. Chelsea have hit a quick-fire double here. Spread neatly. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Batistuta really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Ouattara, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just about up to 75 minutes. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Schneider. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Does well to stand firm and defend it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's a throw.
Substitution.
Ball's out once more. Always onto this. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And here's Batistuta. 5 minutes left on the clock. Gets a good foot in there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined
There
for
will
a
be
goal.
5 minutes added time.
That has not gone well. Batistuta! Well, now it's a shapes to shoot! A real chance and a real let-off. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And that's it. Chelsea really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Batistuta.
goal.